What's going on, everyone? Master Trisco Clan is here. Today we're going to be working on some explosive push-ups from the ground. Now, one of the things I want for us to think about when we're doing these is we're deriving a lot of power from the hips and glutes when you do push-ups in the way I'm going to show you today. One of the things a lot of people don't realize about the body is we derive most of our power in our punches and our kicks from the glutes. The glutes is and should be the biggest muscle in the human body. And what they found over years of studying it is when we throw a punch, the people with the best and the strongest punches derive the most amount of power from their glutes. And that's because they understand body mechanics and how to properly use their body to derive more power into each of their techniques. So today I'm going to show you one of our variations that we work on here to develop that power and also to do some pretty cool push-ups from the ground to impress some of your friends. All right, you guys, let's get started. All right, you guys, we're going to move on to level 1. Now, the first thing that we're going to do, I still do as a warm-up before I do any of my push-ups, and it's this right here. We're going to start off either on our hands or our knuckles. Now, it depends on your advancement and how comfortable you feel on your wrist, but I like to do this on my fist, so I'm going to start it like that, all right? You're going to bring your hands down. Now, if you really want to have a good push-up and protect your shoulders and be able to do all this right, you want your hands in line with your chest. So we don't want our hands out here. So we're doing push-ups like this. That puts a lot of strain on the shoulders. We want our hands in, either going back at 45 or super in, going back at 90. All right? Now the first thing we're gonna do from here, go down, up for cobra, push the hips back. Down, cobra, back. If you have a hard time with that, you can start in push-up position, cobra, push the hips back. Cobra, push the hips back. I start to get the hang of that, cobra, push, and bring the feet slightly off. Cobra, push, feet come off. Now we're exploding with the hips. So let me show you level 2 now. Push up, down, cobra, hips, and bring the hands and feet off the ground. Down, cobra, push up off the hips. All right, you guys, let's move on to level 3 and 4 for this one. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to show you guys on your hands because I want to switch it off so you guys can see either having it on your hands or having it on your knuckles. We're going to start from here, go down. Level 2 is coming up slightly, pushing the hands and feet. As you get the hang of that, you want to go higher and higher, so it should start to look like this. As high as you can, okay? Once you get the hang of that, I'm going to have us move on to level 3, which is this. We're going to go down in our fist. Now I call these bunny hops. We're gonna go down here, hop, 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 hop. Just driving off with the hips. Try to get as many reps of that as you possibly can without stopping, using mainly your hips and triceps as we go through that, all right? As you get better and better with that, you can try working side to side and back and forth. So I'll show you guys that. Go down, using the hips, forward, back, side, side. Forward, back, side, side. All right, once you start to get the hang of that, we're gonna go to level 4. Now this is a clapping push-up. So if you can't do a clapping push-up by itself, that's actually okay, because for a long time I could do this variation of it, but not a perfect clapping push-up. Let me show you what I mean. Clapping push-up, you have to use a lot of upper body strength. So it's here, and go back down. For a lot of people that can be hard at first, but when we do push-ups like this, we're getting the hips involved so much that we take a lot of that burden off of our upper body. So it starts to look like this. Go down, cobra, hips, hands and feet kick them off. Up, touch, go back down. All right, you guys, 5 and 6, we're getting some of the pretty fancy and advanced ones now. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take everything that we learned and make it super explosive and start to go for a little bit more advanced things. Now, before we get to the standard Superman push-up, we have to develop confidence off of our hands and feet. So here's what we're gonna do. Level 5 is this. Go down for the push-up, up for cobra, drive off of the hips, touch the chest. Come up, touch the chest and back. What this is doing is developing a lot of confidence off of the ground. We just did the clapping one, so we already came up a little bit. But this, touching the chest, is a lot harder than just touching the hands to here. So I'll show you guys a couple more times. If you need to, you can go down, up, get the hips going a little bit. Hips, hips, and touch. Now, if you can, still try to bring your feet off of the ground so we can really control the movement and use our hips as much as possible. Down, up, and touch. Now, once you get the hang of that, we're on to our Superman, level 6. Here's what we're gonna do. Go down, start off bringing them slightly forward and touching because we don't wanna hurt our wrists at first. If you're not comfortable with this and you try to go all the way out, you might fall on your face. So you gotta take this slow. Show you the progression. Start here, touch forward a little bit. Next time, we'll try going out a little bit more. So the elbows are still bent and they still come all the way back, being explosive. Here, touch and come back. For the last one, we're gonna try all the way out. You wanna drive with the hips and give everything you got. Go down, up and touch. I got one more for you guys. All right, you guys, here it is, level 7. We're gonna go even past the Superman push-up now. Normally in class, I would have somebody help me with this one, but I don't have too many friends, so I gotta just do this with the chair. Here's what we're gonna do. As you go out for that Superman, you wanna start to aim for something. So I'm gonna show you this. We're gonna go underneath the first time and then on top the second time. Only attempt this if you got really, really proficient with the other 6 levels. So we're here, go down, drive with the hips, up and touch. Once you get the hang of that, you can go above. Drive with the hips, up and touch. Drive with the hips, up and touch. All right, you guys, I hope everybody learned something new. I hope you guys' shoulders and chests are gonna be a little bit sore tomorrow. Maybe take a day or 2 break, make sure everything recovers and recuperates before you go back into that workout. You guys did a great job today. Check out our Instagram at Mountain View Karate AZ, our Facebook at Mountain View Karate, and our website, mountainviewkarate.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Awesome job, you guys.